Hey guys, Mitch here with the Geek Awakens, and I am talking with David Hayter, voice actor for a lot of animated series, a lot of video games. You've done some writing. You kind of do everything, don't you?
I do. I do whatever they'll hire me to do. Yeah.
Nice. How's the con going so far?
Amazing. Amazing. I love being in Chicago. I love this city, and the people are so awesome, and this one's huge and real. It's really fun.
Nice, nice.
Great.
So, like I said, you've done voice acting for both animated series and for video games. What's some of the differences between the two?
It depends on the video game, you know, like sometimes the video game can be very cinematic and it's similar to doing an animated series, but sometimes it's like I do the Jedi player voice for Star Wars The Old Republic, and for that, we just record random sentences, you know, for like a light side response or dark side response or medium response or whatever. So nothing's really connected with anything. So you have to, the difference there is you have to try to make each sentence sound like it's in the middle of a conversation, even though you don't really know what the conversation is. So, you know, there's different challenges depending on how they're putting together the games, you know.
Nice. Now, I also mentioned, like, you wrote on Watchmen. How did it feel? Like, was there any kind of pressure in, like, doing an adaptation for such, like, an influential and such a popular comic book?
Was there any...
Like, pressure, you know, just to be...
yeah. Well, anytime you're asking someone to spend $150 million, there's pressure. So, and yes, the fact that it's the greatest comic book of all time, that it's written by Alan Moore, who's a genius, who doesn't really care for Hollywood, all of that has its pressures. But, you know, look, writing a big movie is not for the faint of heart, and I loved Watchmen so much. I wanted to see it get made. I wanted to see it made right. And so, you know, the pressure takes a back seat to your responsibility to the story and getting it right, you know. Nice,
yeah. And I still remember leaving the movie theater after seeing that and just being, like, in awe.
Oh, cool.
But that said, it's the end of Friday. You're exhausted. We're exhausted. We're going to end this interview. But, David, thank you so much for talking to us, and enjoy the rest of your con.
Thank you so much. I appreciate the interview. And to all of your listeners, you're pretty good.